Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we've got World Tournament. They got me a little bit off guard here. What was this? This was at 11 p.m. my time. So this is a few hours ago. I was in hypersleep for the start of World Tournament. So we have our first official worldwide download celebration teaser. Now, I feel like when we look at these after, in October, we could look at this and, we'll look at it and be like, oh, yeah, it was so obvious. I'm looking at this. I feel like I see two possibilities from this. But to me, this looks like Broly, which makes a ton of sense. I'm not sure over the other possibility. But we'll see here. Let's just play this. So what I find actually very interesting about this, right, is we have the global tweet right here. JP did not tweet this. They just retweeted it. So there we go with the sync, right? It's just like that. We've not seen that before. Typically, both Global and JP Dokkan, they would tweet it at the same time. But this time, they just had Global tweet it, and then JP retweeted it. So, I mean, stuff like that, actually, sync type stuff, definitely intriguing. Let's see what we got here.
Oh my god.
哎，你看那是什么啊？
什么？
飞得好快哦！
哪里？
Alright. So that's it. Now, to me, again, I'm seeing Broly. The first thing I thought of was Broly at the start of the second movie. If we look in here, so Toonami says Saiyan Saga is possible. The only thing, though, is that he's showing Vegeta. And, I don't know. If it was pointing to Vegeta, I feel like there would be two pods, right? If it's just one, and it is going to be Saiyan Saga, I'm seeing Raditz coming from that. Now, here's what they could do. So, the teaser could be pointing towards Raditz arriving on Earth, but then the Dual Dokkan Fest could be, Goku and Vegeta. I would say that's within the realm of possibility. So, what they're showing is, Raditz arriving on Earth, but the Dual Dokkan Fest is Goku and Vegeta. Because I don't... What would y'all think if Raditz is one of the four? I do not think so. No. I think this easily could be Saiyan Saga, Goku and Vegeta. I don't know about Raditz, but there would be kind of a poetic justice, I think, though, for Raditz being a carnival LR. And being oh my god, dude, even Beast Gohan is not touching this guy. That would be very fun. I personally, Carnival LR Raditz, who's above Beast Gohan, sounds very fun to me. So, I mean, I'm not opposed to that. The worst they could do, I would actually be pissed, is if they drop Raditz again, and again, he's one of the worst characters they've ever dropped. That, I would be so mad if they did that. You can't... the next time they drop Raditz, he has to be towering above the game. So, there's that. That's not what we were looking for, though. There is... Gresh just clowning around. Nimbus? I don't know that I really see Nimbus from this. Could it be? For Demon King Piccolo and Kid Goku? Is this... I feel like I think I'd be happier with Kid Goku and Demon King Piccolo over Goku and Vegeta from Saiyan Saga. I think so. I mean, maybe because, we do have, anniversary LRs. I mean, they were kind of feel like really wasted anniversary LRs of Goku and Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga fight. And we don't have very much at all from Demon King Piccolo versus Kid Goku. But I think... I don't really see Nimbus, but... I mean, it's not a 0% chance, I guess. Okay, there's... This is from, obviously, the Broly movie. I don't think we're going to see Dragon Ball Super Broly. I don't think so. I mean, what would this be? Like, God Vegeta and Wrath Broly? Maybe. There was one I wanted to... I saw... Yeah. Right here. See, here's how Broly arrives on Earth in the Second Coming, the second Broly movie. And, I mean, this is what it looks like. Like, is this not the teaser? Like, that's kind of what I see from that. Now, I mean, Broly Second Coming, they could do, but what would be part 2? Because they typically do these themes. That's the other thing, too, with, like, Kid Goku and Demon King Piccolo. Like, what is the second part? Like, they're going to have to go in, like, a completely separate direction, I would imagine. For either of those. I mean, I guess... I mean, what are we going to do? We're going to start with Broly Second Coming, so maybe like a Goku, Goten, and Gohan, and Broly, of course. And then we're going to have like a Bio Broly as part 2? I don't know. Now, we can take a look at this. So, these are characters that need easy A's. So, now, for like all the celebrations throughout the year, I would say like looking at this doesn't really mean too much or amount to too much. But again, like... the celebration we just had, the Master Roshi Dragon Ball Saga, start of August celebration, is not equivalent to Worldwide or Anniversary in how they operate. When they do these major celebrations, and you guys know this is true, they fill it up with relevant Easy A's. So if we look at this, the theme should be obvious. And to me, I mean, I just see Broly. And I see Broly. And we know that this character, Goku and Vegeta, Goku and Piccolo, they're going to get their easy A. I mean, to be fair with Goku and Piccolo, I think they vaguely could connect Goku and Piccolo probably to Saiyan Saga or Dragon Ball Saga. Because remember, if they're a movie character, but if they're in anything, it's Saiyan Saga, right? That's kind of like the Goku and Piccolo versus Raditz era Goku and Piccolo is what that is right there. So, but I think it's Broly. I think that this teaser is pointing us towards Broly. I do think this Broly sitting there, and all these other movie characters is huge with that. Hard to say what part 2 would be if it is going to start with the second Broly movie. I'm not sure. I mean, this couldn't be Broly and Paragus arriving on Earth, could it be? I don't know. I'm probably thinking that this is related to the second Broly movie, more so than anything. That's what I'm going to take away from this. But I don't think that, like, are the chances of, like, Saiyan Saga 0? No, I wouldn't say that. So maybe something... we could easily get maybe, like, a Kaioken Goku. So base Goku, by the way, is completely dead. I know, like, I don't mind a base Goku dropping right now. And I've already seen people say this, too. So I'm not making... so a lot of times I'll say this, like people are saying, and then a bunch of comments are like, oh, truth making up people. No, I've seen people say this. Like, we could use a base Goku right now, and someone would say, oh, after all the complaining about base Goku last year, yeah, dude, the game has power creep. Last year, we had 3 base Gokus within, 5 months, but guess what? That was now 13 months ago or whatever the hell. So, all those base Gokus are losers now. Loser. I mean, this guy is better than the other two, for sure. I hesitate to call him a loser, but he's not top tier. I won't call him a loser, but he's not top tier. So it's like we could use like a real base Goku right now, for sure. And Kaioken Goku, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Either of those would work very well, actually. And then when we look at Vegeta, I mean, either Great Ape Vegeta or just regular Vegeta, either would work. Same thing. Oh, well, we do have a good... Well, hang on. We do have a really good Vegeta. That doesn't really matter, though, because he does transform quickly. You know, you do benefit from staying in base for a little bit, but... yeah, we actually do have a really good base form Vegeta right now, that guy. They could just do a Grade 8 Vegeta. Another, like, LR Grade 8 Vegeta. Dokkan Fest LR Grade 8 Vegeta. Sounds good to me. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, I've got Raditz up here, and then Nappa as well, just if it's got, like, Saiyan Saga stuff. I don't know if I see Saiyan Saga being worldwide. It just doesn't feel... I don't know. I'm seeing Broly, man. The other thing I wanted to point out is just that I don't think that this actually amounts to anything. So, there was some talk here about how, like, you could search up Broly and stuff like that, and it will pull up their tweet. But I think this is just Elon's new Twitter, well, I mean, kind of like sucking balls. But I think it's like whatever the AI or whatever the hell they use. I think a lot of people are just typing, like, Broly and stuff like that in relation to this tweet. So if you type that in, Twitter is just giving you that tweet. Does that make sense? That's what I believe is happening here. I don't actually think that, like, it's like, oh my god, like, we've cracked the code, there's hidden metadata that shows that it's Broly or something. I don't think anything like that's the case. I think it's just so many people are, like, replying to this tweet with different things like Broly and Saiyan Saga and stuff like that, that we could search those things up just in the search bar and it'll pop this up because, like, it's pulling all the people saying Broly and stuff like that in here is what I think. So let me know what you guys think. We would get the official confirmation. Well, it probably wouldn't be too long away, because once we would get the countdown images, we would know. The countdown data download and stuff like that would almost assuredly be, sometime in this range right here. So we very soon are going to find out. But to me, I would say this looks like Broly. I'm taking Broly coming away from this, which, hey, Broly works good, sounds good to me. We've got some, impressive EZAs coming up. I saw an idea for a Goku Vegeta theme for Worldwide, which I think could be cool. Maybe like Saiyan Saga, Goku, and Vegeta, and then they could go in like a different direction for part 2 in relation to Goku and Vegeta or something like that. I think it could work too, right? Because another huge, like, we have a dual Dokkan Fest that's sitting there that is not EZA'd yet. I mean, look, we've nearly finished with 2020, right? And by the way, this one is updated to have Videl out of here, yeah. So, I mean, we don't have very many left of 2020, and then we got these guys. Like, Broly. I mean, remember, Broly on Global came out in May of 2019. He is so... he's over 5 years old now. So, I think it's time. Broly Worldwide, that sounds good to me.